All right, hey everyone, this is Vishal from Equity Guru, and welcome to Technical Tactics, where we break down some of the best looking charts out on the financial markets. Today, we're going to be talking about Marvel Discovery, ticker MARV on the TSX Venture, positioning itself as one of the top landholders in the central Newfoundland gold belt, and a very diversified investment portfolio in gold, copper, nickel, uranium, rare earth materials. And you can see here where their assets and stakes are on a map here of Canada. Gold juniors, it gets a bad rep, I guess, from a lot of people, speculation plays. And I think you have to do a lot of due diligence when you invest in some of these companies. You want to make sure the management's good, they do good stuff. You want to make sure they're cashed up. You want to make sure that they're in a jurisdiction which is safe. And Marin Katusa calls them those AK-47 jurisdictions. You sort of want to stay away from those areas. You want to stay in places that are really safe, and a lot of stuff for de-risking your investments, right? I prefer stacking. I prefer the GDXJ and the GDX, and also royalty and streamers. But the real moves, are going to be made in the juniors, right? Like, they're cheap stuff, and when they pop, they're going to pop hard, and they're going to give a lot of good returns. So Marvel, I've a lot of properties, but the one thing that's really important is they were buying properties when gold and silver prices were down. So just as I like my royalty and streamers, when gold and silver aren't doing well, good management will look for streams and royalties and also properties when market prices are depressed, planning for the next bull cycle. So all these properties were bought when prices were low, and they're well positioned for the next cycle. And I think the most important thing here is they are in locations that are adjacent to big finds and big projects. So if the vein does come onto their property, and say Newfoundland Gold or Great Bear wants to expand their resources, there is that takeout potential there, as long as Marvel continues to drill and de-risk their project. Check out the latest news here on Equity Guru about Marvel acquiring new claims in Newfoundland, and you can also watch it in video form on our news update on our YouTube channel. Let's take a look at the stock, and I want to just bring up some of these numbers because Marvel is a big mover here. Year to date, we're up 153%, and I want to show you this because this is where I think it's quite attractive. Market cap of 12.47 million. Which is still quite cheap, and I just want to show you the chart here. As you can see, we are in a nice uptrend since beginning of March of this year. Higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and as long as we maintain this uptrend slope here, this uptrend will continue. And if I zoom out, I can see here a resistance at the 27 to 28 zone. So that's what I'm watching. But more importantly, when you look at these juniors, you have to look at the prices of gold. And honestly, folks, I want gold to break above this 1830 zone. That's sort of my safety zone. Once gold takes that area out here, which is the lower high, we're technically out of a downtrend, and I want to see that being taken out. And then more importantly, for the juniors, we also want to take a look at the GDXJ. And this is where things get really interesting, because I talked about this in a previous video and also a market moment on Equity Guru. Very big support zone here. We had that breakdown last week, and this week we're going to see if juniors either fake out or if we continue to move lower. And right now, not looking too good, but we still have a couple more days for this candle to climb back over the 4250 zone here. And we want that to happen to see strength in these junior miners going forward. That's it for me, folks. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and be sure to follow Equity Guru at all our social media, links provided in the description box below. If there are any other charts on markets you want me to cover, let me know, and also let me know on what you think about Marvel Discovery, GDXJ, and just gold stocks in general. If you are a gold bug, I want to hear from you, and let me know in the comments below. But that's it for me, folks. I'll see you around in the next one.